Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tammy. I'm the owner of Walnut Creek Bath Boutique. I have this channel just to kind of share my journey with you all. I do a little bit of teaching, I do a little bit of sharing, and I do a lot of making, right? So if you're interested in joining us here and kind of becoming a part of this channel that is really growing more than I ever thought it would. I'm just so excited about the comments. I feel like I've really gotten to know some of the subscribers because of just sharing back and forth. It's just been a really fun experience and a fun thing to be a part of. So if you would like to join us here, please subscribe. But today I am making some cold process soap. This is a request from a customer that actually followed me from Etsy. So I used to have an Etsy shop, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago now, and I had it for about a year or two, maybe about 2 years. It wasn't very successful. I think I only had 2 or 3 customers that routinely bought from me, and one stuck with me when I left. Her name's Debbie. She lives in Florida, and she has stuck with me, and I think it's more for this soap than for me. She loves the Tranquil waters, and I am out, and she got a hold of me this week and said, "Are you not making this anymore? Where's my Tranquil waters?" So I'm making her Tranquil waters. She's very understanding when I run out of her soap. That she knows that I'll get to it, and that in a few weeks I'll be able to ship it to her. So Debbie, if you ever watch, I do appreciate your continued business. It's very sweet when somebody continues to purchase from me, and the fact that she followed me from Etsy means a lot to me. It's funny how people like a scent and they get almost married to a scent. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I have a couple men customers that are like, I think I did videos, but one wants Indian sandalwood, and that's all he wants is Indian sandalwood. And the other one, all he wants is Black Sea. Black Sea is no longer skin safe with the new IFRA standards. It's like, oh no, he's going to be so upset. So he bought the last that I had, and I can't make any more. So I think he might be going to Indian sandalwood too. So those two men are my Indian sandalwood guys, and I have to keep that in stock just for them. But it's funny how people kind of get married to that scent, and it's comforting, and scents are such a personal, and I don't know how to say it. It's how do I say it? It's just so interesting that a scent can bring back memories, or it can evoke feelings and emotions. It's just really kind of cool, right? So today I am making Tranquil waters for Debbie. So yeah, let's just get to making. I've said it 100 times. I am going to have to buy a new tripod. It's in my cart. It went up to $75. Here I was like delaying in my purchasing of it because I didn't want to pay $65, and now it's up to $75 after the coupon. Anywho, so the Tranquil waters, it's actually cool waters. It's like a cologne. I think it's a men and a women's, like they have two different, I don't know. Do they have two different like lines? A man cool water and a female, I don't know. But honestly, most of my men scents are favorites of the women. I love men's scents. They're my favorite. I'm going to get my kale and clay mixed in. I don't have my stick blender ready. So in here I have cocoa butter, cocoa butter. But I have coconut oil, palm oil, it's sustainable, olive oil, rice bran oil, castor oil, and cocoa butter. And I have my kale and clay in here. And just mix that up. It's been soaking, so hopefully it'll be hydrated easily. Just, yeah, mixing that kale and clay in there. And I have coconut milk. So this is a coconut milk soap. And I have my fragrance oil here. And in here is my lye water, and I have some sodium lactate in that as well. So the first time I made this, I really loved um, the design, and then I decided the next 2, 3, 4 times I've made it, I've changed the design every single time, and I think Debbie likes the first design too. She hasn't ever said anything, but she did ask why it looked different the second time she bought it. So I'm going to go back to the original design, but I don't remember which blue right offhand, and I'm not going to go upstairs for my notes. But it was full on blue. So I think I'm going to use Magic Blue Mica from Micas and More. It was a completely blue, like a turquoisey blue soap, and it had a wisp of white in it, and it was really, really pretty. So that's what I'm going to do this time. So let's get to blending in my lye water. So let's see where we're at. We're at 190. Not too bad for me. I'm usually a little impatient when it comes to letting everything cool. Waiting for lye water to cool is the worst, isn't it? I usually add my coconut milk before I add my lye water, and I forgot. So let me get this in here. I could make soap every day. All right, so I'm going to add my fragrance oil here. My pitcher is very, very full. So I'm hoping this turns out. I think it will, but I normally use Micas and More Cool Waters. That's the very first one I bought. And I don't buy from them as often as I used to. And no reason why. I just haven't been buying from her like I used to. And so I tried a 2-ounce Be Scented, and then I tried Flaming Candle. So in here, I have 1.35 of Micas and More Cool Water. I have 2 ounces of my Be Scented, and then I have 2 ounces of the Flaming Candles, all cool water. So it may smell a little bit different, probably will actually, but that's okay. I think that's okay. I'm gonna try not to put too much. I tend to put too much in my little colored picture, my little pour-offs, I guess you could say. I tend to go a little overboard, and I just want wispy white. So let me do the white first. This is how I do my titanium dioxide, and I heat up like a tablespoon of water, and then I put like a little teaspoon of TD in there. I like that so much better. I used to do the little thing with the marbles or whatever. I didn't like that. I didn't like trying to shake it all the time. So this works well for me, just kind of heating up that water. It dissolves the TD really well. And I may add a little TD to this. It depends on what this color looks like. It's getting kind of thick on me, guys. So I'm going to call that good because it is getting thick, but it's a little more gray blue than I was looking for. Dang. I didn't want gray blue, but it's getting too thick for me to do anything with it. Oops, making a mess. Kind of my thing. All right, let's get this in the thing here. How do I want to do this? It is thickening up, so whoo, this is heavy. I think I'm just going to put about half. And then so all of these fragrance oils are supposed to be well behaving, but when you add a bunch of fragrance oils together, it can change that, right? So yeah, they're all well behaving until you add them all together, and now it's pretty thick. Okay, maybe I don't remember this smelling so good, but whoo boy, the three together are smelling really good. Really, really good. I think I'm going to go ahead and put a hanger swirl through this. Okay. Alrighty. Made my dog bark. Alright, let's splatter. Hopefully. And another thing I tend to do is leave way too much for the top. I always leave too much for the top, and then the top is just saturated with whatever color, like white. So I'm trying to do better with both of those things. So I took today off to do bath bombs because the humidity is somewhat low outside right now. It was 95 this weekend. So I've made my bath bomb surprises. I've made my little indention bath bombs, and I made some macaroons that I'm going to turn into like a little clamshell. So excited. The clamshell I'm going to make here in a minute, little soap balls to go to be the pearl. Oh, cute. So it's not looking quite as gray as it was a second ago, at least to me. So I'm pretty happy with how it's looking. It's a really pretty, like it's a smoky blue. It's really pretty. I was really worried that I wouldn't like the color, but I really, really like this color. It's very, very sophisticated. It's a very, I like that word too, right? It's a sophisticated blue. So yes, cool waters, I call this tranquil waters because to me it does smell very tranquil and soothing and really just relaxing. Look at that. I'm really, how easy was that too? A really pretty soap, really easy to make. Okay guys, I'm gonna oven process this soap just to make those colors just be a little bit more vibrant. Yeah, and when we come back, we'll cut it into bars and yeah, I think it's gonna be really pretty. So we'll be back in 1 to 2 days. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I think the blue ended up being very pretty. It's been about 5 days actually since I made this. I just have not had a chance to come down here and cut it. This week at work has been crazy. It's just been crazy. This smells so good. So good. It's a different blue than the first one that I did, but it's fairly similar in just that really, wispy white that I was going for. But this did get thicker, and it was probably from combining all of those fragrance oils together to come up with one batch. So, okay. This. Ooh, you can tell when it's been a few days since you cut it. It's a little bit harder. But it also, I think, cuts a little cleaner. I'm having trouble figuring out my... There. I want to take some pictures this time. I keep forgetting. I get so excited and I start cutting these burrs and then I miss my opportunity to take pictures of like a full log with cut pieces and different things like that. So I'm going to try to remember to take pictures this time. So I'm trying to keep these all in the right order. I think I have one or two that are backwards though. There. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut one more log. All right, I'm gonna go get some pictures and then I'll show you the finished product when they're all cleaned up. All right, guys, they are done. I got my pictures. I don't know how good I'm not very good at taking pictures, let's be honest, but I did get my pictures taken and I got them all cleaned up and I think they're really pretty. I think they're just wispy, just not as wispy as I was wanting. It got a little thick and so the white is globbed in areas, but I still think they're really pretty. And I'm super, super happy with them. I think I am, I think Debbie is going to appreciate them. I think she liked this kind of design and I do too. So yeah, I really love the smell. Oh, I don't know. I think it's a cologne. I think I've already said this. It's been almost a week, so I can't remember what I said. But it's really nice. I don't think it's a masculine scent. I definitely think it's a unisex clean scent. And I call it Tranquil Waters because it is just invokes this calming about it. It just has a really calming emotion tied to the scent, and after the week I've had, I can use all the calming scents I can get. It's been a rough one, guys. Whew, busy work, busy at work. And so now, question, I want to know what I should do with all this shred. So I have quite a bit, and I can either make a confetti soap, or I can, my bucket's broke too. I can make a rebatch, like I can melt it down soap. So if you have any thoughts on what you would like for me to do with this and have a video, let me know. So I just kind of want to use this up and start fresh. And I'm just not sure. I may do both, I guess. I have plenty of shreds for a confetti and then maybe a small rebatch. So I don't know. But if you have any thoughts, let me know. Thanks for watching. And if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you liked my channel, subscribe. and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.